welcome to Kiss by Sienna, my show where I would try to inspire kids, teens, and possibly even adults to love Kiss as much as I do. Now, as you may notice, I'm not in my regular setup at my house. I'm actually in a Kiss collector's house. I'm in the home of Chris and Nancy Klaus. You may not recognize them by name, but you've probably seen them at Kiss cruises or Kiss concerts because you've seen their vests. Okay, so now I'm going to ask them a couple questions about their vest. So my first question is, how long does it take you to make these vests?
It probably takes me a few months to make a vest. In specific, some of the details that I put into the back patch would probably take a couple days because of the gluing and the placement of all the lights that we put into the patch.
Okay, now that sounds like a really long time. I know I wouldn't have that much patience. Maybe my dad or my mom, but not me. So how long does it take you to usually find all the patches?
So there's two ways to go about it. Some folks just get patches at a time, put a patch on, and then find another patch, put another patch. And that's how I started the first one, but it's easier to just collect them all. And that takes months as well too. Just searching eBay, searching Facebook, searching friends that have patches to be able to trade or just straight up buy. Some of the websites, the KISS websites, they usually have patches for sale. Always just keeping a lookout for what's available and what we don't have.
Okay, so do you hand sew these patches on or do you machine sew them?
So most probably about 90% of the patches are all machine sewn. To be able to continue the use of the front pockets, they would be hand sewed. But I've figured out a way that I can work it so that I save a lot of time and I don't have to hand sew anymore. I've just recently perfected the ability to sew 100%, and that just takes a lot of time out of the equation to just sew.
So my next question is, what is your favorite vest?
So probably my favorite vest has always got to be your first. And this one is the first one that I had created. This took a long time to finish because of school and other priorities, but I think we started this one around 1990, 1991, and just recently, probably finished it 3 years ago. And this was the one that we would put a patch on and then another patch, and you got to move a patch to get it to flow right. So this one took a really long time.
Years and years.
Now, do you have this one signed?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that question. So we did get all living members of the band to be able to sign a few of our vests, but this one in particular has all of the living members fully autographed inside the vest. Some people, like if they get autographs, they like to do it outside to show it, but I think in this case it was just easier to have it all signed inside.
So I'll put up a picture, but this is their first vest, and this one compared to their newer vests have these lights on it, and it's more, different, and there's a lot of different patches. These patches you can see are older, and I'll put up a picture to show you the comparison. So now I'm going to show you one of the newer ones that has lights, and this is actually Nancy's favorite, and I'm going to have her explain how she kind of created this one.
So I've always liked the Creatures album and the whole way it looked with the original members. So I said it'd be a cool idea to have white lights in their eyes to stand out and show that. And then of course Chris, he likes the big kiss because that's how their stage scene is. So we've had a lot of compliments on how the eyes just stand out, and especially at night it makes it look a little more.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorites because I really like the lights, and I also like how the vest is black, and I like this patch on the bottom. So now this vest is my mom's favorite because she likes this huge patch right here because she loves the Kiss cruise. That's her favorite Kiss thing ever. So now I'm actually going to have Nancy explain another vest.
So this is actually my vest that we just created, and I actually really like this back patch because it's sentimental, because it was our first cruise. It was actually special. It was our 20-year anniversary, and so we thought it was really cute, all the jellies and stuff. So Chris spent a lot of time trying to figure this one out, and so we came up with the idea of putting the lights behind the jellies, because I loved my creatures back patch and I really like the eyes to stand out. And we decided to go with white lights in the Kiss instead of the red to offset the colors down here. So this is probably like tying up with my favorite of the creatures vests.
I know that you've showed the band this, so what did they think of them?
Well, they were all impressed. One of the ones that, you know, Peter Chris, when he saw it and we had them all laid out for him to sign, he was almost like he was really sentimental, because he's like, just thinking back from when he started, just a young kid from Brooklyn, who would have thought that, you know, someone would spend all this time and dedication putting something like this together. Gene loved it. He put it on his Instagram account. Wow. As a fan, you know, the time and thought, it's all worth it.
Wow. Amazing.
Paul stopped in his tracks when he saw this. Of course, Eric couldn't stop talking about it.
Eric was funny. He asked, "How the heck did you make that? How did you get that back patch on there?"
I want to thank them for being my guests and showing me their amazing vests. So thank you guys for being on my show today.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
I decided to wear my favorite vest as I'm closing this video out. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all my social media at KISSbySienna. Bye, hasta luego.